Shalom, shalom. This is your brother Yashimai. Before I get into this message, I want to start off by giving all praises, all glory, and all honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kwakatash. I want to send double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, whom will and teach well. And a sincere shalom to all you fellow brothers and sisters that subscribe to this 100% truth, that are calling upon the true name of Yahweh and His Son, Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus. This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and 21. Prove all things. Hold fast that which is good. And that's exactly what this message is going to be aimed at doing, at proving. What what is that subject which we aim to prove here? We aim to prove that Jacob's trouble is coming. We aim to prove that they're coming to get you. Who is you? I'm talking to you so-called blacks, you natives, and you Hispanics. Yeah, I say you so-called because you are the true Hebrew Israelites spoken about in the Bible. And we know this through the curses. The curses say that we would be in a low state. And we furthermore know this through Baruch 2 and 30 that we have the name. Who is we? The name was given through the tribe of Judah, through Abba Bivens. All right? This is the land of our captivity. We are in a low state. We are the ones that are waiting for the book of Revelation to come. We are waiting for salvation. It's the blacks, the Hispanics, and the natives. But before that, they will come to get you. And I'm going to prove that. All right? I'm going to prove that because, see, Christians don't believe the Bible. Catholics don't believe the Bible because when I say that they're coming to, when the scriptures tell you that they're coming to get you, and you don't believe it, then you don't believe the Bible. You believe what the TV has told you. You believe what Donald Trump tells you. You believe what the Mockingbird media has told you. And when I say Mockingbird media, you can look up that conspiracy theory that the media is controlled through the CIA through Operation Mockingbird. Check that out. But let's prove it. Let's prove when they came to get us. Us again being the true Hebrew Israelites. This is Exodus 1. All right, let's get this. Starting at verse 7, we're just going to get a couple verses here just to prove the point because I'm going to go, I've got a couple scriptures to bring out, but let's get 7. And the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly and multiplied and waxed exceeding mighty, and the land was filled with them. Rightfully so, because Yahweh told Abraham that his seed would be innumerable as the sand in the ocean. And we see this today. There is nothing new under the sun. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are having babies at a rate much greater than you so-called whites. You know, you Edomites. Now there arose a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph, and he said unto his people, Behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Come, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply. And it come to pass that when there falls out any war, they join also unto our enemies and fight against us, so get them up out of the land. Now we know Ecclesiastes says that there is nothing new under the sun. See, this is happening today too. You see this through the climate change agenda, through the green agenda. We got to lower. Which race of people are trying to push you to eat crickets and bugs? The same people that are saying that the cow farts are damaging the planet. There's nothing new under the sun, and so this whole climate is based at pressuring, squeezing, and ultimately eliminating the seed of Israel, just as they did back here. And by the way, I do want to point out the parallel here of the Babylonian mindset here, because this mindset of we need to do something because if we don't do something, they might come against us. This is the same mindset that goes on today. Why do I say that? Well, they're saying we have to attack China before China takes Taiwan. We have to take Vietnam before Vietnam gets in their canoes and canoes 3,000 miles over here to bring communism to America. I say that sarcastically. They say we have to go to war with Putin because he's going to take over the world, while Babylon, America, the whore that sits on many waters, has over 750 military bases throughout the world. They always make up an excuse. America, Babylon, is a wild animal that needs to be taken out. It is the red horse that was given a great sword to take peace from the earth, that's mentioned in Revelations. All right? And they are always coming up with an excuse to kill and take over. I just want to point that out. So they start to oppress the children of Israel. All right? Now, I want to skip here because this message is about coming to get you and coming to kill you, and that's what's coming. And it has happened before. And according to Ecclesiastes, there is nothing new under the sun. And according to Yahushua, as I will go on to show, it's going to happen again. So let's see here. Let's get verse 16. And he said, 15. And the king of Egypt spoke to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of one was Shiphrah, and the name of the other Puah. And he said, when you do the office of a midwife, office being the work, when you do the work or the duty of a midwife to the Hebrew woman, and see them upon the stools, because back in the days the women used to give birth standing up on stools. If it be a son, then ye shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then she shall live. You see, the king of Egypt felt that his kingdom was in danger by Israel, by the children of Israel. And so he thought that in order to save himself, that he would just eliminate the seed of Israel. And that's exactly what's going on now. See, now Israel, Yasharallah, is bringing down Babylon. When you see the prophets in the concourse place of the city, in the marketplaces, when you see the prophets calling out Babylon the Great for its atrocities, for the poisoning of the water, when you see the prophets bringing out the shame, the shameful history of Babylon, when you see them casting and praying for curses upon Babylon, when you see them exposing the nakedness of Esau on the streets, when you see us gathered, that's a danger. That's a danger to this New Age Egyptian king. That's a danger to those in control, those being Esau Edom, so-called whites. And so there's going to come a point again where they're coming to get you. Here's one example of it. All right, Exodus 1, they came and got the children of Israel because in their fucked up head, they thought that the Israelites would rebel against them. And we can see that going on today. Here's, well, let me expand on that. We can see that going on today because we see all the immigration. These Edomites are getting upset because, now they're saying that there's gangs coming here from Venezuela. Now they're taking the jobs. Trump's dumbass said that the immigrants are taking more than 100% of the jobs, which that shit don't even make sense because that means they're taking more jobs than there are. It's fucking crazy, man. This shit don't make no sense. But then Herod, when he saw that he was mocked of the wise men, was exceeding wroth. He was angry, and sent forth and slew all the children that were in Bethlehem, and in all the coasts thereof, from 2 years old and under, according to the time which he had diligently inquired of the wise men. Context here is that the wise men told Herod that Yahushua was to be born and to rule. And we know that Herod tried to deal deceitfully. And when I say deceitfully, I bring up scripture comes to mind. I think it's Jeremiah 33:1. Woe to you that dealt treacherously when they dealt not treacherously with thee. He dealt deceitfully with the wise men, saying, bring me the son so that I can, worship him. But in all reality, he wanted to kill him. So, anyways, when the wise men didn't come back, he got angry, and so he started killing the Israelites again. He saw a danger to his government. He saw a danger to his system, and he didn't want to lose it. And so he went after the Israelites. So again, they're gonna come after you. They came after you in Exodus 1. The Babylonian captivity came to you. The Assyrian captivity came to you. Herod came after Yahushua. They even came. Salakia. Herod came after Yahushua before he was born, and then they even came after Yahushua. This is Mark chapter 14, and immediately 14 and 43, and immediately while he yet spoke, came Judas, one of the 12 disciples, and with him a great multitude with swords and staves. So he came with an army from the chief priests and the scribes and the elders. Even his own came to get him, and many of our own, when they do come to get us, many of our own family members, our own brothers, are going to be turning against us when the proclamation goes out that we are teaserist. You know what I'm saying? Verse 44. And he that betrayed him had given them a token, saying, Whomsoever I shall kiss, the same is he. Take him away and lead him away safely. And by the way, I want to stop there. Judas, see, when they betray you, they're going to be acting in the same way. Take them away safely. Don't hurt them. I mean, God, man. Verse 45, and as soon as he was come, he goes straight away to him and said, Master, Master, and kissed him. And they laid their hands on him and took him. They took Yahushua. Yahushua was a threat to the rulership of the Pharisees and the scribes, man. At this point, Yahushua didn't come to take back the government and take back the world, but he was a threat, and even his own people sold him out, man. That's the part I'm trying to get here. That when they come to get you, your own people will sell you out. If your own people feel like they can get ahead by selling you out, they will. So those are 3 examples of them coming to get you. Matter of fact, Yahushua said in Revelation 2 and 10, fear none of those things which you shall suffer. What shall we suffer? Let's see. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that you may be tried, and you shall have tribulation 10 days. Now, this isn't talking about exactly 10 days. It's talking about a perfect number, 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So they're going to throw you in jail. They're going to come and get you. Some of us will be martyred. Some of us are going to be thrown in prison. And, by the way, this is further proof that the devil is an actual person. It's not, you're not going, the devil is not going to come into this dimension and then lock you up and take you to hell in another dimension for 10 days and then bring you back up and somehow you still haven't burned alive according to that myth. But Yahushua told you this, man. They're coming to get you. When Jeremiah 30 and 7 spoke about it too, alas. For that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved of it. He's not talking about Jacob the man. It's talking about Jacob the nation, Israel, Yasharallah. Jeremiah 30 and 7 was written after Genesis, man. So it's not talking about Jacob the person. It's talking about there's going to be trying times when all the nation of Israel shall be tried, but they will be saved. And salvation comes from Yahushua. Salvation, the route to salvation can be through being beamed up in the Markabas, the chariots, so-called UFOs. Salvation can be through martyrdom. Salvation can be through, making it through Jacob's trouble. Salvation can come in different ways, but Yahushua said, endure until the end, and we will get that crown of life. So what's it going to look like when they come and get us this time? Because now we've established it, all right? Now we've established it. The scripture says, let everything be established in the mouth of 2 or more witnesses. I showed you Exodus. I showed you Matthew. I showed you Yahushua being taken. And even Yahushua told you. So again, they're coming to get you. And you whole so-called blacks, natives, and Hispanics. Do you believe the scriptures? Yes. Well, then they're coming to get you. Second Ezra 16 and 70, and then we're also going to get 71, and then we'll end it there. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh. Doesn't that sound just like this? Jacob's trouble? Because Jacob fears Yahweh. Alright? That insurrection is coming against you. They're coming to get you. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh. Three scriptures that specifically mention the Israelites. They're coming to get you. Do you believe the Bible? Well, I just read you the Bible and they're coming to get you. So what do you need to do? You need to gird your loins. Salakia. You need to gird your loins, get into the scriptures, and begin to prepare your mind mentally and your family for the times that are to come. We are coming in some very heavy times. The world is waking up. Christianity and Catholicism are now being openly mocked, and people are starting to see through the falsehoods of it. I saw a famous TikTok video where, I mean, I saw a famous TikTok video where they ask a question and they say, "Wait a minute, if the devil is against God, why would the devil put you in hell, so-called hell, the fake burning hell? Why would the devil put you in hell for doing his work?" I mean, which it don't make sense if you are operating under the idea that the devil is a rebellious angel, right? It don't make no sense. If I'm your friend and if I tell you to do something for me and you do that for me and that what you do is good for me, why would I do you harm? It don't make no sense, man. Catholicism is a lie. Christianity is a lie. GMS has 100% truth, and they're coming to get you. I hope you've been edified. Stay in the scriptures, and with that, I say shalom.